Alright, so training this week has gone so far pretty good. This is the first squat and deadlift workout of the second week, and I had to squat 80% for a set of, well, a max rep set of 10. And then I also had to do an extra 5 pounds, 5x3. And I was extremely happy to hit a new rep PR, which was 310 for 10. Now, honestly, it was freaking willpower, and towards the end, I was leaning forward a little bit too, my hips were rising too early, but I was able to grind it through, and it was a huge confidence booster for my later training sessions, this week and the next weeks as well. So it was pretty good because after this deload, I had trouble squatting like 270 for sets of 8, so now that I got my efficiency and my endurance back to squat 310 for 10, which was a PR in general, it just makes me very happy because I did not think I was going to be back to this type of performance this soon. I mean, the way it looked horrible. It looked like I lost significant strength, so thank God. These are my sets of 3 with 315, and it felt alright. The first 2 sets felt alright. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was extremely fatigued. I felt like my body shut down after 310 for 10. But considering the circumstances, I'd say that it moved alright, So the squats moved decently. 315, 5x3. Towards the end of it, it was pretty brutal, I'm not gonna lie. The 4th and 5th set was pretty much all mental because I just feel like my body couldn't tighten up enough to even lift the weight when I was setting up, but I was still able to get the reps through. So I mean, somehow I was able to grab the strength to just freaking muscle my way through those sets, and well, I'm happy about that as well. And my form wasn't even too bad, so that's good. After I did those, I actually did some front squats, which I forgot to record, sadly. I completely forgot. I freaking reminded myself before I did them, but when I started doing them, I just forgot. But yeah, I did some front squats working up to 185 for sets of 5, I believe, or maybe sets of 6. I don't really remember. And it felt alright. I mean, my front squat is building up again. My form is getting really good, so I'm happy with my front squats. They're nowhere near as strong as they used to be, but my form was worse. So considering that, I'm not necessarily angry because I still feel like my front squat is going to improve significantly in the next few weeks to next couple of months, because it's been 4 months since I've done front squats heavy in general. So I thoroughly probably lost a lot of efficiency, so it is not going to be as good as it was, but it is improving, so that's good, and my form is also staying pretty good. But these stiff leg deads honestly felt alright. I mean, on camera the form looks pretty good, but it didn't really feel that tight. I mean, I felt a little loose on my stiff leg deads. I think it was because it's the first time I've done them in a couple of weeks, so it was a little weird, but I tried to stay as tight as I could, and it moved alright. It definitely moved decently, so that's good. This was something that I haven't done in a very long time. I haven't done high bar squats in roughly about 6 months, so this was pretty fun, actually, I'm not gonna lie. yeah, just doing some high bar pause squats, really trying to focus on form as much as possible. And it moved alright, you know, considering this was at the end of my workout and I was extremely fatigued. I mean, I wasn't even pushing for weight here, I was just focusing purely on form, and I'm happy. You know, I think this is the prettiest my high bar squats have ever looked, so, I mean, you know, it's freaking, there's practically no weight on the bar, but, you know, I'm happy with the way my form looks, so, I mean, yeah, I'll take it. This is my boy Mike. Not a powerlifter or anything. He just, you know, he's kind of like a freaking gym rat. But you know, he's hitting 275 for, I believe, 4 reps. Yeah, there you go, and like 1/2 rep. And his back's like 15. So I mean, today was just a really bad day for him, but he was still doing alright.
This is my coach, you guys. Hi. Iron Buck team member Anthony. And another Iron Buck team member Anthony.
This was my bench workout for pretty much the week. I mean, my heavy bench workout for the week. Well, heavy-ish. Heavier percentage, okay? And I did 215 5x4, which is 80%. And to be honest, it felt really bad because I think it was more a recovery thing because I was supposed to bench on Monday, right? And today's Thursday. So the problem is that my gym closed early and I didn't have time to make it, so I had to bench on Tuesday my lighter percentages for the week. So essentially I had about 1 day of rest between my bench workouts, so when today came up, I honestly could tell today was bad. I mean, even 135 felt like crap. So, I mean, clearly today wasn't, you know, the best, but the weight was moving. I got all my sets out of the way, I did some accessory work. I'm happy with that. This was brutal. Super lightweight, but I was doing 3-second tembos with a 1 second long pause, or a long 1 second pause, and it, well, I was doing a 3x5, and let's just say I almost freaking missed the last rep, so it was surprisingly freaking hard. It definitely a little humbling. Thanks for watching my video, hope you guys enjoyed it.
Do you feel the vibe?